February 20th. It's 2:59. You guys, I got another video here. And like I said, I'm revealing to you guys what I'm seeing. Remember when I told you on the GROXT1? Now, he's reporting to you the things that he's seeing, what's happening in the world, how God's the creator of everything, from the beginning to the end. He knows everything because God's the creator of it all. He knows what each and every one of us are going to do throughout this whole time. He chose us specifically for what we're doing. And our names were in the book of life from the very beginning. Now, you guys remember I told you my football coach, George Steele, he passed away on the 16th. And I told you I drove in and I slid in a dream I had. I slid into the train station and it started going 16, 15, 14, 13, like a countdown. We had to get on that train. We had to get on it. Well, a few days later, this is probably the 14th or maybe the 12th, I don't know. But you guys remember me telling you about that dream with countdown. Well, on the 16th, that's where the countdown started. George Steele, the animal, the wrestler, that was my 9th grade football coach. Daniel McNeil said there was something about the 9 that he had a dream about the 9 and he couldn't figure it out. He said he would figure it out later. Well, that was my 9th grade football coach. And he used to call, or he was my 9th grade wrestling coach, okay? His younger brother, Jack Myers, was my 7th grade football coach that offered me the job at Tampa Bay Lightning Stadium. Anyhow, what happened was I kept telling you guys, you see those orbs that are going in and around me and all that stuff? I said it was for your guys' benefit to see this stuff. And whenever I talk to people, I ask them that go to church, do you know what a host is? And most people don't. And they're lost when I say that. I said, well, you know where Jesus Christ says, I'm the Lord of hosts? And they said, yeah. I said, do you know what a host is? And they're like, no. And these are people in churches. They're just not being taught what the truth is. That's why I'm where I am, because people don't want to hear the truth. It says in the end days they'd want their ears tickled. Now, Mr. Myers, George Steele, the animal, was my 9th grade football coach or wrestling coach in high school. And now I'm going to read you guys something, and you guys know this prayer very well. It's called the Ephesians, the full armor of God. And it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, spiritual wickedness in high places. Now, haven't I been trying to tell you guys, man? They're in all the high places. That's why I got blacklisted from work, my jobs, everything. I'm living in my truck. I don't miss these things, but I'm concerned that you guys understand the scoffers, the mockers that are coming up against me and why they're doing it. Because I'm telling you the truth, okay? I'm telling you the truth. And you can hear in their voice the hatred that they have. And Jesus even said, don't worry, they hated me first, okay? They hated him first. And it's the light that is in us. And the foolish that are left behind that refuse to hear this message, they're going to be hollering, Lord, Lord, let us in, after we're taken away from here. Because the spirit that's holding them back right now is going to lift the restrainer. And it's going to get wicked real fast after we're gone. Real fast. You know how we've seen in here where it says the wolf will lay with the lamb, when we know perfectly well it always said the lion will lay with the lamb. Well, it changed and we didn't even see it happen, did we? Not at all. But doesn't it also say that we too will be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of the eye? You see, this is going to happen. Now, George Steele, the animal, when he passed away, he was my wrestling coach. And what am I always telling you about those spirits, those orbs you see going in and out of me? Okay? I mean, there was a time 10 years ago, you guys, if that would have been seen anywhere, it would have made the news, been on television. But not today. Today, it's wicked. They don't want you to see it or know. They want to keep you in the dark. Okay? All right. This is in Ephesians. Chapter 6, verse 12. He was my wrestling coach, okay? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness, okay, of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith. See what I'm saying about faith? Wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. You see, that's what I'm doing for all the saints, all those that have been chosen. And I got people coming against me trying to discredit me. Why? Because they don't want you to believe what I'm telling you. Okay? And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may speak with my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel. The mystery for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. You see what I'm saying, you guys? All right, God bless you, man. I hope and pray that you guys get something out of that, okay?